Hello there YouTube. Today's video we're going to replace some slack adjusters. We've got a couple slack adjusters on this truck that aren't staying in adjustment on their own. So that means we need to fix the problem because just adjusting them is a band-aid that will get you in trouble. So anyway, let's get to it.
To measure the stroke length, we're going to use a large screwdriver or pry bar to pry back on the slack adjuster and measure the amount of distance that it travels. On this one we're getting 2.5 inches, which means that the brake can is bottoming out before we actually engage the brakes. Now we're going to check the opposite side, and this one's in spec. You're going to want between 1 inch to 1.5 inches on your brake stroke and no more than 2 inches maximum allowable stroke on a Type 30 short stroke brake chamber. Now back the brake off. Now we're going to remove the cotter pin on the clevis pin and remove the clevis pin. Next we're going to remove the snap ring on the slack adjuster. Next we're going to remove the spacing washers on the slack adjuster. Keep track of where they came from and how many there are. And if it was set up properly to start with, the same spacers should go back in when you reinstall your new slack adjuster. Now we're removing the nut on the adjusting arm. And you can see why this brake wasn't self-adjusting, because this should be attached to the brake adjuster and it's broken off. We're now going to slide the slack adjuster off of the S-cam, pry behind it a bit, wiggle it, and it should come off. Sometimes they can be a little stubborn if they get rusted on there. We're going to want to make sure that we give the S-cam a good wiggle and make sure that the bushings are tight. Going to then clean up the splines on the S-cam with the wire brush, and then give it a healthy coat of anti-seize. We can now install our new slack adjuster. Reinstall your spacing washers. Your washers should pretty much center the slack adjuster in the clevis pin, and then take up any slack on the other end between the snap ring groove and the slack adjuster. Reinstall your snap ring, then we're going to rotate the slack adjuster around into position on the clevis pin. And then reinstall our clevis pin and reinstall a new cotter pin. We're then going to set our brake adjustment. Measure the stroke the same way that we did in the beginning of this video. On this style slack adjuster, for the slack adjuster to be properly set up, this arrow needs to point in that groove. Now with the arrow properly pointing in the groove, you can apply a little anti-seize and install the nut on the arm off the slack adjuster.
Now generally slack adjusters will come with some sort of installation instructions. Be sure that you check your installation instructions for your specific slack adjuster and follow them properly to make sure that you have trouble-free operation. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. Thank you. Have a good day.